it could be, if you got into it in the 50s or 60s, it could realistically be 100 to 150% gain if they hit their operational targets, right? But it's not going to be a 10x or anything like that. It's just not realistic, I don't think. No. But that's just my I mean, I could be wrong on that too. I could be too conservative. Maybe PayPal world is going to shock the world, and their stable coin is going to be just the best thing since sliced bread, and it's going to revolutionize everything in the whole world.
Do you know what's going to happen? They're going to disrupt Amazon. That's what's going to happen. $2
trillion. All right. If I wanted an advertising business, I'd buy Amazon. I was going to say that.
Yeah. You know what? I would buy Uber.
Yeah. We want to talk about Uber. I think that's a
good segue.
Yeah, we could do a little segue to Uber. By the way, we will do like a 1-year anniversary because we have like 2 or 3 months until like the 1-year anniversary of that episode. And if
it was like the 23rd when we did it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was like right before Christmas. So we'll do like
what a great Christmas present that was.
1-year checkup of, unless this little sell-off continues, then it may not look as good, but we'll at least buy more shares when it's cheap.
Yeah.
Is Uber still a good buy here, even though I'm up 40%?
Well, if it went from pound the table buy to just undervalued, like I do still think it's undervalued. I think, the business, I made this argument. If we look at it on which is a bit of an obscure ratio to look at it, but EV to gross profit, you compare Uber to DoorDash, which are roughly growing the same. DoorDash grows a little bit faster, but still. DoorDash trades at a massive premium to Uber. If Uber traded at the same valuation that DoorDash trades at, guess where the stock would be?
150.
Yeah, you nailed it. It would be $150 stock. If it just traded at where DoorDash. So
yeah, well, what's funny? The only reason I guess that is because that's what I was seeing recently was like the highest analyst price target for Uber. So I thought maybe. Like maybe that was their formula for valuing Uber, is just give it the same multiple as DoorDash and call it a day.
Yeah. So again, like you could argue DoorDash should trade at a growth premium. Maybe they have a bit of a more durable business model, whereas Uber faces the AV risk. So okay, you could argue against it, but still, the gap is ridiculous. I mean, for Uber to go up, that's another 60%. The same gain we've had here to date, again, next year, for it to just catch up to where DoorDash is, never mind like a premium to DoorDash, which, when you have the two different apps, there's a lot of synergies that can be realized there. That's valuable. The Uber One membership becomes a lot more valuable if you could use it both for Uber and if you could use it for Uber Eats. Right? So
which I actually...
The equity and grab.
I am now an Uber One subscriber. I decided to pull the trigger on that because we got to support my investments. And it is nice. Like you do, if you use Uber or Uber Eats, either one, more than like once a month, it pretty much usually ends up being worth it. Yeah.
This is reminiscent of a certain company we're all invested in here. Rhymes with Amazon.
Evolution.
No, that's how Prime started, dude. People are oh, this kind of pays for itself. If I order off Amazon more than like a couple times a month, I save in the shipping costs, and then they never cancel it.